I didn't hear you clap, but I assume you did.
Yeah, clap. As long as it picks it up on my end, it's fine.
Yeah, it should be fine. So, you know what? Since we're doing backwards, and I did the clap sync, you can do the intro. Ooh, I got the Wonder Waff.
Wow, thank you. That's awesome. Good for you, buddy.
I know, it's sick. It looks like a giant penis, but electrified.
That's stupid. Welcome back to the Timeless Podcast. Demon and Shifty are not here today because they have circumstances that I'm not allowed to talk about. So it's just gonna be me and Steve today. Welcome back. I'm playing Pokemon and Steve is playing zombies. So if we're not entirely focused, it's because we don't really care, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this. Oh wait, no. This is gonna be one of those background, like those podcasts that we just record. You know,
We're
like,
just trying to put out content.
Yeah, this is just to put out content for you, specifically you. I'm talking to you. It's like okay. I guess like we can start a conversation. We don't really in the last couple ones we've had like a game show to esque kind of thing going on. This is quite the opposite. We have like one topic that we've got ready, and I just thought of another one, which is old freaking what are they called? Like old, you know those old TV shows and nostalgia.
Old TV shows?
Nostalgia for old TV shows. Because specifically, what brought this on was that earlier today I saw this video. You ever watch Blue's Clues?
Mm-hmm.
There's the video
I watched
of
when I was younger, yeah.
yeah, the guy Steve. He came back and like made a video and put it online where he was like, like, oh my god, you've grown so old, like all the things you've done, I'm so proud of you. Just giving positive affirmation to the people.
That guy's lying. He's not proud of any of you guys.
He
does
probably
not care.
is. He probably got paid a fat paycheck to go do that.
I mean, probably, to be honest.
But yeah, like that, and just watching it, like I was overwhelmed with the rush of nostalgia for that show specifically. Watching it, seeing the bad animation that it looked bad even then, but you loved it just the same as anything else.
I remember I had like a VHS thing of Blue's Clues.
Really?
And I used to watch it like over and over on repeat. I think it was something like, I always remembered him like it was something about him going to like some kind of bushes, and there'd be like different colored crowns and shit. And I was like, whoa, this is actually awesome. Like, I want different colored crowns to be just like him. And then I got different colored crowns, and I learned it really doesn't matter. They're just crowns.
Like king crowns?
Yeah, like the big, massive crowns for no reason.
Like, where'd you get these from?
There's this place, a magical place, honestly. It's called Walmart.
You got like different, like, huge crowns?
Yeah, like the jumbo-sized crowns.
Oh.
Yeah.
You made it sound way cooler than it was.
Well, what do you think? It was just like the size of my forearm.
Yeah,
What
like
do you
some
think it's gonna
freaking.
be?
I mean, you have some skinny forearms to be fair, but like.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, but there's so many shows that I'll listen to or like even see like a small clip. Like that's why I think there's been a resurgence on like social media platforms. You wouldn't know this because you're not on social media, but like there's like on Instagram, on TikTok, there's a bunch of resurgence of different clips or parts. It's like 10 parts of one episode of like regular show or Adventure Time, where like it's just it's just an episode, but it's cut into little parts so you can like digest it, and also so it doesn't get claimed. But like yeah, there's like little parts, and like there's just been like so many like the amount of times that I'll be scrolling on my For You page and I just see like part 6 of regular show episode, season 5 episode something. Like there's always like there's so many of them now that I think that people are getting, since there's not very much good media right now. Like, to be fair, like there's not like You know, it's not some insane show that everyone's like kind of collectively like. You know, back then it was like regular show. It's like, oh yo, you go to school and people are like, oh yo, I saw the new episode of regular shows. That was heat. You know, that people would be talking about it like, or like Pokemon or something. Like you'd be talking about things or like movies or something.
Yeah, me and my friend, we like would sit there at like the swings and talk about Ninjago.
That is also one of them too. Yeah, like I've been hearing people talk about Ninjago like insane. Like it's I don't know. It's weird how like honestly I think people are just like bored. You know, there's not much good content.
It's just kind of weird how far some shows have just gone, and the fact that like a lot of shows are still around, and it's like these shows should have probably ended a long time ago, but they're still going.
Yeah.
Like freaking what is it? Blue's Clues, Ninjago's still going for some ungodly known reason.
They should cancel that show. That show's gonna be going on way too long. Like I remember I remember that first episode where I forget the red dude. He was like going up to the temple and meeting all the other ones.
Yeah, they're all in like black clothing and shit, and then
Yeah,
they all
weren't
switched
even
out.
like yeah, they didn't even have like their own specific like element. I didn't think they had like their elements was like a part of the show yet. You know.
Mhm. Lord Gormadon was awesome. Garmadon. I remember like wanting to collect all like the Lego sets of it because they had like the Lego sets with like the snake staffs. And I wanted to collect all of them. I was like, that is so cool. I only got like 2 though. I was so upset.
You're upset because you only got 2.
Yeah. I wanted to get all 4 of the little staffs, and then I wanted to get like all like 5 of the snake people. I don't know. I like collecting Lego stuff. It's awesome. But I kind of stopped because I was like, screw Ninjago. I'll stick with Star Wars.
Stick with Star Wars.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the shows that are still like going.
I'm glad that the majority like things like regular show ended off perfectly.
Yeah, regular show ended off good. Adventure Time ended off amazingly. Trying to think of some other random shows that are just like either stopped or kept going, but I'm gonna blank. Pokemon's still going, but on the bright side,
Ash's story's gone.
yeah, Ash is finally done. Like, but then I keep hearing like somebody he'll being like, man, I kind of miss him now. It's like, no, I don't.
I do, honestly. Like Ash was so iconic.
I mean, it's good that he was there, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, it's fine. It's amazing that his story has finally ended.
Yeah, I'm glad that it actually ended at some point. They definitely they should have stopped after X and Y.
They should have stopped like a long, or maybe like black and white era. I would say.
No, I feel like
maybe
X and Y
maybe
went
X and Y
insane.
was.
Even X, Y, and Z, like even Z was fine. But like when they started trailing on to Sun and Moon was all right. He finally won a championship, and that's where they should have ended it actually. When he finally won a championship.
Well, you know what happened, right?
Didn't it was kind of BS.
Well, he won the championship. He became a champion, and then I haven't watched like the full thing, but I saw an article about it. I was like, whoa, this is actually happening, and it was all the all like there's all 8 different champions were duking it out or something, and I thought that was dope to see who was actually the strongest.
The freaking like throughout like every region, not just Alola.
Yeah, like Alola, Kanto, Johto, yeah, Sinnoh, all that. All of them were having a big old duke. I mean, I think some people in there weren't even champions, but they were strong enough to be like labeled champion level.
It was just like the popular characters.
Yeah, it was actually awesome. I think Steven was in there. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the rock dude.
Yeah, I think what was that woman's name in black and white?
Cynthia?
No, that's Sinnoh.
Oh, Iris?
Yeah, Iris. Yeah, Iris is a champion there.
I mean, that makes sense. She won. She was a champion, I think, at the end.
Yeah. I don't remember. I know Ash was there. Cynthia was there. Some dude from Kanto. I don't know. I never actually sat down and watched the full
freaking Gary.
Kanto series. Gary was not there.
I don't think it was some like normal looking dude. Oh, that one dude from freaking was it like the dude. What was that? God, which one was that? Freaking where Dawn was there. Which one was that? That's freaking.
Dawn?
Yeah, like Dawn, like the character, like she was in that series.
Dawn was in Sinnoh. That was the Sinnoh era.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, I think. I don't know how far back I can go with it because I know Hoenn region was different people. It was like with May and her little brother, and then Brock stayed there for an ungodly amount of time as well. But he left after the Sinnoh
Which one was
region.
Hoenn? Like, what games were those?
The Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh, those went in. Oh yeah, with Torchic and Junk.
Yeah,
Those ones were amazing.
those are pretty good. I enjoyed Blaziken.
What the freak was the one with Dawn? Which ones was she in? What games?
She was
Like,
in Sinnoh. She was in Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one that I actually just did not care for, to be honest.
I don't know. I think that was probably like probably one of the few like first memories I've had with like Pokemon was seeing Dawn and whatnot. I remember just like waking up in the morning before school and just watching it. But
I remember
other than that,
Misty.
oh, I mean, I think everybody remembers Misty.
She was so like she thought she was so bad.
I don't know, bro. When I was a little kid, I thought she was too. I was like, damn, like I wanted this woman.
Was this because she was wearing booty shorts? That's actually the only reason.
Nah, I didn't even care about I didn't even care about ass or titties then. I was just like, oh my god, it's a hot woman on TV, bro. Let me get this. But
Yeah.
yeah, then Dawn was. I didn't really care for Dawn. Or
Yeah,
May.
me either. I thought Dawn was kind of boring. I thought Piplup was cool with Dawn, like, as a character.
I hated Ash's like. Some of his Pokemon pissed me off. I think like Gibble, hated that motherfucker. He
Frick
could
is
just
Gibble.
Gibble. Do you know the Pokemon Gibble?
Isn't that, yeah, like, what was it, like, describe him?
He's like, okay, so you know Garchomp?
Oh, yeah.
The
Okay,
very
yeah.
first form of Garchomp. Yeah, yeah.
The little weirdo looking one.
Yeah, he used to have some move and he would like shoot some ball
Oh,
in the
Draco
air.
Meteor or something?
Yes, and he would constantly hit himself for some reason. I was like, why?
Oh, yeah, I actually remember that.
That's so dumb. But the only good thing I remember of the Cineration is like his rival. His rival was so badass.
That one that dude, like, he was like,
He was just an asshole for no reason.
I forget his name. I know I think I remember what he looks like. He had like spiky hair and he's freaking.
No, his hair wasn't spiky.
Which one
I
was
think
it
his
then?
name was Paul, I think.
Like, was he the one that like kicked away the freaking little monkey thing? Like,
Yeah.
hated him? Yeah.
He was like, really, you weak piece of shit, and just kicked him. And the freaking Cynthia's like, what are you doing, bro?
Didn't he? At the end though, he beat him. Like he beat the frick. Well, Ash beat that dude, and like showed that, like, you know, the Pokemon. He beat him with Infernape.
That's funny.
I think so. And then like he had Blaze, dude. In the freaking anime, they made like abilities like Blaze seem so cool.
Yeah, but then you actually start playing the games, and the abilities are actually just complete dog shit.
They don't even like really matter at all.
No, they don't.
I mean, like, unless it's if Blaze does not matter. I forget what it, like, if you get low health and all your fire attacks do more damage or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, that's just like, that's boring, you know.
Yeah. I don't really remember any other shows that are still going at this point in time. Trying to think. I think technically Red versus Blue is still going, if you know that one.
Yeah, the freaking like Halo thing.
Yeah, the Halo. What is it? What would it be? A Halo parody?
Kind of parody. I mean, not really. It's completely different. It's just the same. It's just that they use that kind of.
Yeah, they use like the characters. I mean, that's dope. The first, I like the what is it? Fucking.
Freelancers.
Yeah, the freelance arc. I love that. That arc was the best arc out of all of it.
I like
There's,
that.
like,
What was
the
that one
badass
dude?
fight scenes.
Freaking Washington. Is that his name?
Yeah, Washington. Yeah. The
That
white.
dude was sick.
Yeah, Washington, Carolina. I think Utah was kind of stupid. I forget who the guy who couldn't talk was. I forget his name.
Freaking the meta.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, he was weird. He was like jacked, and he got freaking he got gang banged.
Yeah, about like fucking Texas. I was like, God dang.
And Tucker just slashed him. And then
Bro, I
freaking
love
dumb
Tucker.
Griff. This is the
Bro,
dumb little Griff cannon.
I love Griff and Tucker. They're probably my favorite ones.
I like Tucker the most. And Church was kind of cool until he became a freaking artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
mean,
he
he was
became.
already.
Yeah, he was like. Well,
He's
it
like a
was like he was
ghost.
Church, and then he became Epsilon for some fucking reason. Just because they wanted him back, but they had to make it make sense.
Oh, he's like a ghost. They actually just made him a ghost because he died.
Well, I mean, that was like at first. They're like, oh yeah, he's a ghost, hee hee ha ha. And then they started doing all this lore shit. They're like, oh yeah, he's actually just AI. That's why they could see him. Which was kind of cool, to be honest.
Oh, freaking Donut. Donut was funny.
I did not like Donut.
Wait,
I
no, not
saw-
Donut. Freaking, what's that one dude?
Hey, Sarge?
No, the blue one.
Oh, you're talking about Caboose?
Yeah, Caboose. Bro, Caboose is funny,
Bro, I
bro.
love Caboose so much. He's such an idiot. But he's
Freaking
like,
Jack, though.
he's so funny. I like whenever he gets pissed off or so. He's just so stupid. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah. We should onto. We can do a little transition onto the actual topic. Actually, we can say that for something else. Yeah.
What
Onto
are
actual
you talking
topic. Sorry, I was thinking out loud. Things that like pet peeves essentially. What are some of your pet peeves that you
I
have?
hate being stared at.
Like eye contact or just being stared at like by like multiple people.
Just in general. Like if I'm just like sitting there doing like nothing, I'm being stared at. It could be like, it doesn't even have to be a person staring at me. Like if my dog Zeus is just staring at me, I'll look at him and be like, bro, stop staring at me. And I'll purposely like
talk to
move
your
my
dog?
chair. It's like,
Hey dog, listen to me real nicely, even though you don't
no,
speak.
I'm not just like, hey buddy, can you like not look at me? I'm like, Zeus, look away, bro. I get
No,
annoyed.
I mean
It
like,
annoys me.
yo dog, speak English or understand it.
No, but no, because he'll just sit there, like, he'll be standing there staring at me, and I'm like, you need something? And he just he just looks at me with his dumb face. I'm like, alright, do you need something? I'm like, you need to go outside? I'll get up, open my door, try and get him outside. He just stands there and just stares at me. I'm like, alright, fuck this.
Well, like, what's why? Why is that like? Why is that a pet
I don't know.
peeve?
It just annoys me. I hate being stared at. Even at, like, if I'm, just people too. If I'm just in there, like, doing whatever, and they're just looking at me, and like, bro, look away.
Like, is it
I'll,
like,
like, move my
when you
chair.
know that they're staring at me, or like if someone's like staring at you, like let's say you're performing, okay, in front of like a crowd.
Performing?
Yeah, and then like there people are staring at you, obviously, because you know you are performing. Would you be like, stop staring at me?
No, I wouldn't really care. I mean, I've done like things in like band concerts where everyone's like staring at us on the stage. I didn't really care.
Well, then like, what's the difference between that and?
What's the difference is that they're not just staring at me. There's multiple people there.
Well, let's say like you're doing a solo.
Yeah, I would never do that.
You never do solo.
I would never do a solo. I always hated that. Especially in band and whatnot. They're like, oh, you want to do a solo? I'm like, no, I don't want to do all that. I'm good. No, I don't like being stared at. I find it very annoying.
Like, okay, other thing I guess getting stared at, like, do you have anything? Actually, here, we'll take
I
turns.
can't-
We'll take turns.
Yeah, I was about to say, I can't really think of nothing else at the moment.
Okay. I guess, honestly, one of my pet peeves, it's not really even a pet peeve. It's just something I've seen once. And anytime anyone, like, describes it to me, it actually makes me want to rip my, like, teeth out. But, like, it's just, like, okay, I saw this video once. I think it was on Instagram. I don't really remember for sure. But, like, it was of this guy, and he got, like, a nail clipper.
Oh, he like clipped his teeth.
Yeah, he clipped his freaking tooth. and I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
is so. I hate that. I remember seeing that. I was like, what the hell?
Like, it's like, like, anytime I hear anyone, like, even, like, it's such, like, a specific thing, and I've heard it too many times that it's so annoying, and I'm like, bro, please talk about something else. Like, they're like, yo, I saw this thing. I'm like, no. Like, honestly, I might be doing that for someone else right now, because I'm kind of just, like, I'm bringing it up, and, like, what if someone's listening to this and they have that exact same pet peeve? But, like, yeah. like I don't know, something about it just makes me want to freaking puke.
Yeah, that is actually really annoying. Oh, it's just really like not even annoying. It's just really
It's just
disturbing.
gross.
Also, people that like file down their teeth as well. It's like,
It's weird
I
that
hate
it's a
they like
thing.
they make their teeth all sharp and shit. It's like,
You're
are
gonna
you
have
okay? But what were you saying?
I'm gonna have to cut all that out.
It's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
No, I said my whole name 3 times.
I didn't even hear it, to be honest, but I mean it's fine. Again, I can just cut it out.
Yeah, just cut it out. It's fine. Okay, but here, just right big shots. We'll just this is for you editing. Cut it back in right here. I'm gonna clap.
No,
Okay.
you don't. No, you don't have
Audio?
to clap. You do not have
Audio
to clap.
spike?
Did you? Wait, did you pause your recording?
No.
Then you're fine. It doesn't. You don't have to clap. There's no need for any of that.
Okay, it's fine.
Anyway,
All right.
I don't know what we're talking. Oh yeah,
Back on.
teeth.
Nail clip teeth. This probably not gonna make sense to listening. There's a thing we had to cut out, so it's getting cut out.
No,
and
we
you're
don't.
probably-
I'm just gonna
or
cut
honestly,
it. Like
just-
you got
just
interrupted. We're just
mute-
continuing on.
just cut out like cut the audio off.
Steve, I know what I'm doing. I know how to edit it. It'll be fine. It'll be okay.
The censor thing, the dumb censor thing.
I've been thinking about replacing it, to be honest.
No.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna break your. I'm gonna go to your house and break your PC.
You're gonna come to my house and just break my $3,000 PC.
Yeah. I don't care about the price. I'm gonna break it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your nuts off, bro.
You're gonna take
So,
my nuts off.
I'm just gonna gorilla grip your nutsack and just rip it off and put them both in your butthole.
Yeah, please don't do that. I'm just gonna break your PC and you're gonna live with it.
Yeah, that's not how it's gonna work.
Is how it's gonna work. But yeah, nail clip teeth. Gross. Also, and also secondary question. Nah, do you have any more pet peeves? Honestly.
Just one, but I mean it'd be fine.
This should go. You can explain it, and then I have another one that I've.
I hate when people like complain about something, but like if you're sitting there like venting about random bullshit, that's fine. But if it's a constant every single day thing where you're like complaining about the exact same thing, but you make no effort whatsoever on fixing it, that annoys the shit out of me. That actually
Is that
like,
even a pet peeve? I don't know. I feel like that's just normal.
nah, maybe I don't know. It bothers me a lot. I hate it so much, especially at work. If people like sit there like, "Oh my god, this is happening," I'm like, "Bro, what are you gonna do? Like, are you actually gonna do something about it? Because if not, can you
No.
just be quiet?" Like, it's genuinely annoying. Especially if they're sitting there like they make like little tiny comments or something like, "Man, I wish you would do this." It's like, you have the capability of doing it. You could just do it yourself. Stop being a baby.
People are like lazy. They're like, man, if only this happened, then I would do this.
And it's
You
like,
know.
why don't you just make it happen, dog? It's not that
Or-
hard.
That's what I hear a lot about. Like, I've been since I worked out today. I'm like working out is on my mind. Well, like when people are like working out, or like they want to get into it, and they're like, God, if only I had like dumbbells and a whole gym membership and everything, like all the perfect conditions. God, I would go crazy. I would go insane. There'd be nothing stopping me after I get to the gym, you know? And they start saying junk like that, and then it like reminds me of the fact that when I started working out, I just did push-ups. Like I didn't like.
Yeah.
I didn't like have some like I didn't have any dumbbells. I had nothing. I just do push-ups and then I do like body weight exercises. And then you would see noticeable results because you're working out and you're actually being active as opposed to not being active. And like I don't know. I just hear people like say something like, "Oh, I wish I had like a whole gym, like whole indoor swimming pool, everything possible."
Indoor swimming pool?
Like, god dang, you don't need all this stuff. Like, come on, let's be honest.
No,
You don't need all
I
this.
see. The thing is with me, like if I like work out at home, like I could do it like work out at home. That's just fine. But if I make it to where like I set it up to where I could do it before work, so I feel like I have more time to do stuff after work. Even though in reality I'm probably gonna sleep a little bit earlier, but that's fine. And then so whenever I get home, I don't feel like, oh man, I have all this stuff to do. Can I even fit working out in? Like, if you make a schedule to do it, it makes it a lot easier. to do the thing you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Like just schedule it in and focus on it instead of just being like, man, this sucks. I miss doing it. Oh well, I'll just do it tomorrow. Like just make a schedule. There you go.
Or you could just like, honestly, what I do is I just have like a time period where I'm like, okay, like this is around the time I'm gonna do this. Like I don't have a set like,
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
a minute late. You know, I'm just
Yeah,
like,
no, you don't have to sit there and be like, dang, bro, I could have done this. I'm 10 minutes late getting home. I can't even do it anymore. Like, no, you could just.
I hate people like that. They're like, oh man, I missed the time window. Time to eat some food.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. You know.
It is. But yeah, you can go ahead with your little thing now.
Honestly, I was thinking, pet peeve, one that is actually kind of annoying, is freaking people that like, not even people, yeah, more people, but like people that like,
fuck people.
They'll freaking get, okay, this is maybe just from living in a house full of brothers, but like, people, specifically my little brothers, that they'll have food, okay, they'll eat food, they'll make it themselves, you know, they'll clean up their mess afterward, like they'll clean up like the pots that they use, the pans, you know, and then they'll just leave their plate on the table. Like,
Okay.
like, come on. It takes, that's the easiest part. It's the easiest part, you know, like the hardest part is probably just like making the food, but like the easiest part is just picking up your plate and putting it in like the sink. You don't even have to like really, you know, clean it off if you really don't want to.
Yeah,
You know,
just
I'd
cleaning up
prefer-
after yourself.
I prefer if you clean it up, but you know, it's not like you're held in like gunpoint to do so. Just,
Yeah.
But like, just pick it up and put it somewhere else. You don't gotta leave it on the freaking dining room table. That's not necessary.
Well, I mean,
understand.
that could be said for anything else as well. Like if someone just like places like, let's say like an empty soda can, just so you're just sitting on the couch, they just leave it on the counter every single time. It's like, bro, you can just pick that up and put it in the trash can. It's not that, it's really not that difficult. It's not even
It
just like
really
the
isn't.
plate thing. It could be anything. It's just all you have to do is clean up after yourself. That's it.
Yeah, that's why I'm scared to get a roommate. Like when I think about like, oh man, how am I gonna like, you know, cause if I want to finance and I want to like get like a apartment, you know, probably getting a roommate's a fairly good idea. And I'm like, oh god, wait, but like what if they just don't clean up after themselves, and then you know the living room is shambles, and the freaking dining room's just horrible, and the kitchen's always messy, and like there's just always pots and pans spewed out across the countertops. Like, I don't want to deal with that. Like, I don't want to be a housemaid, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't.
like, yeah. I don't
No,
know.
you get my bad.
It's just gross. I don't want to do it. You know, like it's other people's stuff, other people's food. I don't want to touch the fork that's been freaking inside your entire mouth. Like that's just weird.
I do have like a thing, like I do procrastinate certain things, like take out the trash or like maybe doing dishes a couple times, because like if I go like I have this issue, like if I sit there and I feel like I'm just doing like one thing, I'm like, bro, I can also be doing this other thing while I'm doing this one thing. And if I'm doing something and I know that nothing else is going on, it genuinely annoys me, because like I could be doing something while something else is going on, and if something else isn't going on while I'm doing this other thing, I don't feel accomplished in doing both things at once, because I just like the time saving. The time saving is amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's just that little BS.
I I feel like when people, or like not people, myself, when I'm doing something, I've become even like, okay, in something that's as simple as like eating. Like I need, like, I feel weird if I don't have like a YouTube video or like something else that I'm like watching, you know, like I'm like, oh, I have to catch up on something, like this new, or this video of this YouTuber that I like, so I gotta like, you know, I want to watch this while I eat, and if I don't, then I feel like I eat less. Like I'll end up eating less because I'm just not distracted from what I'm doing. Because I don't like to think about the fact that I'm just shoving freaking calories down my gob. Like I just like, or like if you're eating like chicken wings, like I hate I actually kind of hate eating chicken wings.
You
'Cause,
hate
like,
chicken wings?
Yeah, like just like okay, when I'm just
Like
eating them, like
boneless or like bone in?
bone in, like that sounds
Yeah, I
gay.
hate bone in. I hate bone in wings.
Like it's not even for the reason like I don't even know how to explain it, man. I just sometimes I'm eating, and then it really hits me that I'm like I'm eating another animal.
What?
I'm eating another creature, like specifically chicken wings because like you're eating. Or like
Because the bone's in there?
yeah, just because like there's a bone, there's like legs, drumsticks, like it's like I'm really just like down in like another like this took like a solid year for this creature to grow, and I'm just like eating it while watching freaking Markiplier or like some YouTuber. It's just weird to think like it just hits me, and I'm like I don't feel good about this, you know. Like, I'm glad I'm eating, but like. Feel good about it. This isn't like an enjoyable experience for me.
I've never had that happen to me ever, if I'm being honest. I've always just been like, I think the only problem I've ever had with like some kind of food is just like seafood. I don't know. I just always felt like it's really just gross.
Seafood smells weird.
It's not, it just tastes off. I remember my, I'm sure I've told this before, so fuck you, chat. You can just deal with it.
Chat.
That'll be alright. My stepmom, like, she was trying to get me to, like, eat seafood because she's like, it's good for you. I'm like, okay, cool. Because what is it called? Like, fish oil or something?
Fish oil.
That's, like, really good for you or some shit. And so she was trying to convince me to, like, eat shrimp. And I was like, I don't really like seafood. And she's
I don't
like, well...
think fish oil isn't shrimp, but yeah.
Wait, really?
I don't know. I feel like fish oil is like mainly found in like tuna, and like I feel like for a commonplace like ways to get your fish oil, like probably like tuna. And I thought it was really good for dogs. I didn't know it was good for humans.
No, I don't know. She had me take like fish oil pills as like a substitute or something, for some reason.
Are you like lactose? Like do you have a freaking fish oil deficiency?
No.
Like, what's going on? Why do you need fish oils?
No, I didn't have like, cause she had me taking B12 pills and fish oil pills, and I didn't understand why I was taking these. I was like, I don't really need these. She's like, no, just have them. Like it's better for you. I was like, okay. So like every night before I went to bed, I would take my Lantus and take those pills, because she wouldn't stop. Now that like she left and everything, I don't ever like mess with them. I still have like the pill bottles on my shelf by my bed, but they just sit there. Like they're old as fuck.
As long as you don't like aren't like missing something in like your diet or.
No, I wasn't missing anything. She was just like weird. Yeah, she had
like,
me eat like fish. She had me eat like shrimp with ranch.
Ew.
Like the ranch was already like in the container with the shrimp, and it's like you shook it around like it was chicken wings with like barbecue sauce.
I don't know. Maybe
really
that's good. I don't know. I feel like that sounds weird, but it might be like those weird food combinations kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
it was not good.
Peanut butter and diarrhea, you know.
Peanut butter and diarrhea.
Yeah, it makes the diarrhea more like the consistency is a lot better when you eat it with peanut butter.
Sure. My coworker had a weird food combination. They were they said, what is it? Peanut butter and banana with mayonnaise.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Like at first I thought it was like, oh, that actually doesn't sound bad. Then he said mayonnaise, and I was like, what?
Yeah, peanut butter banana is like a common, you know, peanut butter banana sandwiches or peanut butter banana honey sandwiches. Like it's like a fairly common kind of sweet treat that can't be beat kind of deal.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I've always heard about like peanut butter like banana or like honey and shit, but I've never heard of mayonnaise, peanut butter, and banana.
It's just white. Was she white?
Yeah, they're white.
Of course, yeah. Like I actually don't like mayonnaise. Like something about it just like okay, I'll eat it on a sandwich just for the moisture, but like people that like mix mayonnaise in with everything else.
Yeah,
or, like substitute like milk with mayonnaise.
You said milk?
Yeah, they'll substitute like they won't have milk, so they'll substitute it with mayonnaise.
That's awful.
It does
I've
sound pretty
never heard
gross.
about that. That's actually gross. Is it just for like breakfast instead of a glass of milk? They just have a glass of
No, no. I don't know what it is. I've heard of like people like substitute. They'll be like, oh, I'm out of milk, or like I'm out of butter. Oh, okay, guess we'll use the mayonnaise. Like
Yeah, I've
I don't
never
know
heard
what's
that.
going on in their brain. I think it's just because they're both white, so they're just I don't know pea brains. They're just like okay, these two worked. That's the same kind of thing, you know, milk. I mean,
That's
I can get like
gross.
maybe like substituting like eggs or something, just because like is just used as a to hold everything together, and there's eggs in mayonnaise. Like a large majority of the freaking like ingredients is just eggs. So maybe that would be fine, but still gross, you know, still nasty.
I don't know. I don't. The only thing I think about like substituting mayonnaise with is like sour cream or something.
Ew, that's even more gross.
No,
Imagine
like
putting mayonnaise on like a taco.
no, well, none. I don't really like sour cream in general, but you know,
Me
like
either.
if you're gonna like mix it with something, you know, like egg salad or something. Like instead of using sour cream, you use like mayonnaise.
Egg salad.
Yeah, you ever had an egg salad?
No, that sounds gross.
Shit's bomb. You ever had deviled eggs?
Yeah.
Those things I
Alright.
love. I'll eat a whole platter of deviled eggs.
I always like, when I eat like eggs, like boiled eggs, I always just end up smelling them, and it turns me off.
I don't like eating like hard-boiled eggs. Like, I mean, I can eat like the. I'm fine with eating them. I don't like the yolk in hard-boiled eggs.
I prefer the yolk.
I always eat just like the white, and then I
The
just
egg
throw
whites
the yolk
smell
away.
too much like eggs.
Yeah, I'm fine with it though. I like egg smell.
Like, you're nasty. I like egg smell.
My room smell like eggs. I'm living life.
Or smells like eggs.
No,
Like
I don't.
eggs.
I don't know. I don't like the egg yolk at all. It's gross to me.
Oh God, I don't like you. You got me yawning. Ever since you started yawning, I've been like having little micro ones. That was a bigger one.
Micro yawn. I've never heard that my entire life.
Like it's like little yawn. It's not like full. You know, it's just like little like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of the thing
You
like
know
weird
what
like
I mean.
food combinations.
There's freaking like celery and barbecue sauce. I've seen
What?
that.
I've never heard of that. That shit sounds awful.
It doesn't sound too bad. Cause celery just kind of tastes like water, anyways. So it's not like
I like eating apple slices with, like caramel. That shit's awesome. It's not like a
Oh.
weird food combination, but like you know.
It's not at all. It's very yum-tastic, and also it's very unhealthy. But you know,
I don't care.
I
I'm
do.
still gonna do it. I go to Walmart, I
Alright.
see that tub of caramel, and I see a tub of like pre-sliced apple slices, green ones, green apple slices.
It's specifically the green ones. Green ones are the best to mix with stuff.
The green apples are like the best apple in the entire
I
universe.
like the yellow. It's just a good mix of both.
I tried
Actually,
telling
Honey
someone about
Crisps.
Honey Crisp? What the
Mm.
hell is that?
Honey
What the hell
Crisps.
is a Honey Crisp?
It's an apple. It's Apple brand. It's like they're like sweet and you
Oh.
snap. You bite into it. It's yummy.
I don't know. I just prefer the green apple. Any other apple always just tastes plain to me. I like to have that sour.
I do honestly. I prefer sour in anything. I love sour things.
Yeah. Weird food combination.
Oh,
weird
dang, you
food.
got me yawning.
Not even anymore, to be honest.
There's not many weird like not because I guess I'm not a pregnant lady, but like there's
Okay.
not like any there are not any. I mean that's where like weird food combinations kind of originated from.
I'm sure it has.
You know what's weird about like cravings?
what?
Is that like the reason you have cravings is that you're just missing whatever, like maybe you're craving oranges. Oranges have a lot of vitamin C, and you know that. So maybe it's just that your body's missing vitamin C in its diet, so you're craving vitamin C filled products, which in that case would just be oranges.
No, I don't think that's how it works at all. Cause
That actually is. That's why like women have weird cravings because their baby requires certain vitamins and minerals and like different calories.
So what do they benefit from when they eat like pickle?
Pickles have a lot of freaking like salts, a lot of sodium, and sodium's really like you need sodium in your blood.
So they just want extra sodium from vinegar.
And also, I think it has a lot of citrus. Maybe I don't think so, honestly. But it's like you think of cucumbers. Cucumbers are, like they're filled with like vitamins. So, like there's just a bunch of vitamins that you're getting from a pickle.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't even like cucumbers.
That might not be entirely true. Like the whole like it's what your body like needs. I've just heard that from like places, and honestly, I'm just like don't quote me on it.
Yeah, I don't think that's true at all. Cause if you're literally telling me that, it's like, bro. So whenever I'm craving like nachos and cheese, like, what kind of nutritional
Maybe you
value
need
am I getting
cheese
from
for
that?
calcium. Maybe you need more calcium in your
What
diet.
about like nacho and salsa and guacamole?
Salsa is filled with tomatoes, and tomatoes are amazing.
I think you're just trying to justify what you're trying to say.
I think I'm just giving you points, and you're just saying that I'm trying to justify, but I'm giving you valid points, to be honest.
I think you're just retarded. if I'm being honest.
We're not saying that word anymore.
Hmm?
I'm joking. I don't care.
I was gonna say like that word's actually a better word. I don't know. I haven't read up on YouTube's TOS.
I think you're not supposed to say it. I think so.
Oh, I thought it was the other word that you couldn't say. Like the other R word.
The F. Oh.
No.
What do you mean? What's the other one?
Against will. I should say that.
Against like Smith?
Against will.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Now you got it.
Just say no consent. Against
the
will
same
sounds
thing.
like I was thinking of Chris Brown.
What? What you
Yeah.
gonna get Chris Brown for?
Because against Will Smith slapped him.
Nah, he deserved that. That was funny.
What do you mean? He made a G.I. Jane joke and got slapped.
Nah, it's fine.
I mean, he could. Will Smith could potentially go to prison for that. I mean,
For
he's
a
not going
slap.
to. Yeah, I mean that's assault.
Yeah, but who's really good? I think that the judges could be like, really? You slapped him? 6 months in
And
county
like,
jail.
wow, you slapped him on national television and everyone could see 4K. Like that's wild. You are dumb for doing that.
He just doesn't care. He's just like, alright, that's it. Like, just go home. I'm done with you.
He probably starts like saying lines from the movie I Am Legend.
He just, he just does the, what is it called? Fucking Prince of Bel-Air theme song. He's all good.
I think you're thinking Fresh Prince. That's what the show's
Fresh
called.
Prince. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I watched that whole thing. It's actually
Oh,
really
I
good.
died in zombies.
You
I got
deserved it.
223.
Yeah, I am collecting Pokemon.
How long have we been going?
45 minutes.
Oh wow.
It was actually going by faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, you're crying about it. Yeah.
I'm not crying about it. Just I want everybody to be included, and so I'm willing to wait until everyone can be included.
I'm impatient. Very
I know you
so.
are.
Very
I know.
much so impatient.
Trying to think. You have any more pet peeves, Steve?
Pet peeves? Okay. Have we talked about fears?
I think we talked about fears before. Yeah, we talked about fears.
Okay.
With all of us. I
Because
talked
I got
about
a new fear.
I don't like amnesia or like dementia.
Oh, yeah. I got a new fear. Add this to the list. I got a fear of breaking my legs.
What? Was it just your legs?
Yeah, like specifically my legs.
Well, like, what do you mean, like breaking your legs? Like, you mean like you just can't
Like
ever
my
use them
ankle
again,
snaps.
or like somebody a heel?
Yeah, it can heal probably, but I just like I do not want to like jump off something and then like look down and see my leg turned 3 different ways, like a freaking back of the cereal box puzzle. Like I do not want to look at that.
Just like Rick and Morty. Rick and
Yes,
Morty
like
legs all fucked up.
I, I don't want that to ever happen to me. And I'm like, if that actually ever happens, I would just pass out. Like, I've always thought that I would never, pass out from like seeing an injury, but that is one that will make me pass out. There's no way. There's no way I'm not dying, immediately dying.
I
As
don't
soon as
know.
I
I've
look at
never
my leg.
passed out from like looking at an injury or anything. I've always just been like, I've seen some stuff that makes you want to like throw up though.
Yeah.
Like what is the uncensored version of like that video of like the cartel having that pit bull eat the dude's like genitals and stuff. That makes you want to throw up.
I'm plugging in my HDMI cord to the
Hello?
Yeah. I was plugging in the HDMI cord to my PC as opposed to my Xbox.
You're dumb, bro.
I am not, but yeah, that is gross. I hate
Yeah,
that.
seeing stuff like that or like intense surgeries makes you want to like.
It
It makes you really nauseous.
I hate seeing like things in like movies where someone's like his stomach is cut open. You can see all like the veins and freaking nerves. Like,
See, like, if it's in a movie, I don't know. It's really weird because if I see it in a movie, it doesn't bother me at all. But if I see like an actual like live footage of thing that's actually like going on, it just the fact that I know that it's real just grosses me out. It makes me want to throw up.
It doesn't matter if it's in a movie or not for me. I don't think like I don't want to see someone's nerves. I don't want to see someone's freaking like, because like that's also part of the reason I don't want to donate blood. I don't want to feel my life being sucked out of my arms.
The only reason I would like kind of want to donate blood is just because I want to know what my blood type is.
I
That's
also
the only
want to know my blood type, but I think you can do other tests instead of getting freaking like vampire sucked.
Yeah, you can just ask your doctor to be honest.
Or you could ask a vampire to suck it and be like, "Yo, what's it taste like?" Son, it's O. It's O
He just
positive.
spits it out. He's like, ugh, what the hell is that?
Yo, what'd you put in your blood?
Again, sucks out Miley. So he's like, oh, you have AIDS?
Oh, you should have told me you have freaking gonorrhea. I had no idea. I wouldn't have drank your blood if that was the case.
You have HIV, bro? What the hell? He's
You have
pissed
HIV?
off.
What does HIV stand for?
Hills and Virginia.
Hit in Vermont?
Oh, that works too. Yeah.
Her incision varies.
You're dumb.
You have her incision varies? Oh my god. Poor soul.
What was it? I'm cutting that out.
Stop yawning.
Can't stop, bro. I won't ever stop.
Can't stop. Well, I can't sing that. The copyright.
The feeling.
That's not the song.
Never stop that feeling.
Stop. That was too close to home.
Too close to home?
Yeah, that sounds too much like the original song, so you're gonna get us banned.
Well, then go away from home.
Oh, I got more lore in the me and my Spanish teacher saga.
Oh, my lord. She doesn't like you. She's just being nice and sees you as like a nice kid.
She sees me as a potential partner.
She does not.
She does. Like, not
You-
even like a
everyone in the-
sexual, like as romantic as possible.
Everyone in the comments below tell me he's being delusional.
Everyone tell me how right I am. I was talking to my friend about it. He was like, dang, I wish she treated me like that.
He's probably like, dang, bro, you're such an idiot. She did not care for you.
And he was like, dang, bro, God, when you graduate, you better hit that.
When you graduate, you better hit that. It's not gonna happen.
You don't know?
It's not gonna happen.
What if it does? Like,
It will
what
not.
if it does? Like
Again,
this,
the reality is it's not gonna happen.
but like, let's say, okay, in a fictional world, let's just say it does. Like, what are you gonna do about it, huh? You gonna like keep
There's
doubting
nothing
me
I'm
then?
gonna do. I'm gonna sit there and be like, you're gross for banging an old ass woman.
Whoa! Don't kink shame.
I'm a king shame.
Don't kink shame.
You
Just
gotta tell me about the
because.
kink shit. So you're okay with people liking feet? Is that what you're saying?
Huh? I mean, I'm not. I don't say that that's my take, and I don't like feet. But like, if someone does, I'm not gonna shame them for it.
I'm ashamed for it.
I'll
You're
make
gross.
jokes and draw pictures.
Draw
But-
pictures? What do you mean? You're gonna
Yes.
draw pictures of feet?
Of course.
I'm ending my recording.
You said you're gonna make
I'm leaving right
macaroni.
now. Make macaroni, sure. I love
Whoa.
Velveeta's macaroni, bro.
Better save me some.
Bro, Velveeta macaroni is honestly god tier. I remember my ex told me,
alright.
she's like, bro, Kraft is so much better. And I was like, no, it's not. And then I had her eat fucking Velveeta, and she kept eating my whole fucking bowl. She took all of it. This bitch.
Dang, chill out, Andrew Tate.
No, I'm not Andrew Tate.
This hoe, this woman.
She stole all my motherfucking Velveeta. You don't touch my shit. If it was Demon,
I'm
bro,
gonna
he
raid
would
your
understand.
house. I'm gonna
I don't
rob
have any
you.
right now.
No, I'm just
Okay.
gonna steal a bunch of your stuff.
Zeus
And you'd be
will
like,
bite your
you're gonna be
nuts
like, who took my stuff? And then like, I'm like, yo, look at this new sword I got. It's like cool.
I just leave. I have you come over one day. I come back home like, where'd my chair go?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, bro, I was bought this new chair. It's pretty cool, right?
Right. Looks exactly like yours for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I bought the same chair you had. It was crazy. Yo, you know that PC you just got? Like, yeah, I got the same one. You know, I came into some money.
Yeah, I got that inheritance. My grandparents just passed away, bro. Let's go. Yeah.
I did some landscaping and sold my Xbox. Now I have a PC. Like a
I
really
don't think
nice
you would
one.
ever sell your Xbox. I think about selling mine, to be honest.
I have the limited edition purple one, so
Limited edition purple one.
yeah,
Wow, that is so cool.
it's pretty cool. I also
That
have the
is so-
controller with it, with the battery pack still there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably get some money for this.
Bro, my Pokemon's evolving right now. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, if you guys
That's so
ever
cool.
want to see something cool, look at Lopunny, the Pokemon.
Fused with your mom.
No, just by itself. But yeah, oh yeah, Miss Teacher Lore.
I could say her name right now.
Don't do that. Did I say her name? I can't remember if I actually did.
Probably have like multiple times.
If you listen to this and I did, bleep it out, cause that's.
I'm not gonna edit any of it out. I hope everyone knows exactly who that teacher is. And
I mean, okay, let's be honest. They're not gonna find her out. But like, that's a Spanish teacher. They all have the same last names. It's like 3 of them. They all like the same 3 last names. But yeah. So I was in her class, and she was telling me about like her new house. She
You
has
tell
a
me this
house.
actually.
And
Yeah.
I didn't tell the audience.
Nah, it just doesn't care.
They do.
Next topic.
Okay. And then she offered me a refreshment, like a little drinky drink, and I was like, yeah. I like, she offered me a Sprite. I don't like Sprite at all, to be honest. And then she like poured some weird powder in it, and then like 30 minutes later I passed out. And I woke up with like no clothes, and I'm joking, but like, yeah. Okay, so she gave me a drink, and I don't like soda at all. I think it's gross. But I was
found
drinking. Huh?
So I found some soda. Some soda's dope.
Yeah, but I just like it's too sweet, too much sugar. Like I just rather just drink water. But okay, so yeah, I don't like soda, and she gave me, and then me being a little simp, I was like, oh, yeah, thank you, you know. So I'm not passing up the opportunity to get, like, you know, she offered me something. I'm not gonna say no.
You're
And then
stupid.
she gave it to me, and I was like, oh, like, did anyone else, like, you know, did everyone else get like one too, or like what? And she's like, no, I just thought you'd like it. Like, oh my God.
She's not into you. She's just being friendly.
I was like, oh my God, she wants me.
You're thinking about it way too much. She's just being friendly towards you.
I was like
That's it.
walking to my next class and blushing.
It's like,
Oh
oh
my
my gosh,
God.
she gave me her drink.
I still have the can in my room. I'm looking at it
Don't
right now.
throw it away.
No, I'm not gonna be doing that anytime soon.
You don't need it.
Yes, I do.
No, you do not.
It's the start of my shrine.
You're so stupid.
I'm gonna have like a little shrine in my room, candles. I have a candle lit in my room. It's so calming. Looking at the little flame flicker back and forth. So cute.
Bro, you're
Wow.
so dumb.
How am I dumb?
You're so stupid.
Explain to me how I'm dumb.
You're delusional and thinking that your teacher likes you. In reality, she's just being nice to you.
Just
She's
because
just being a
you
little
can't
friend with you.
pull a Spanish teacher doesn't mean that you
Yeah,
gotta be
because
upset.
I'm not going after 40-year-old women. I'm in the wrong.
Whoa. She's not 40. She's 80.
Yeah, she's old.
She's 83.
Yeah,
and a
she's
half.
just being nice to you.
No, she wants me. And then in Walmart, I was chilling in the checkout line. You know, just standing there. Me and my friend were messing around with swords, and Bear was there. He left to go use the restroom, and then I guess like when he left, me and my friend were like messing, you know, with the swords, like pretending to hit each other, and then like this grandma in front of us said like, "Oh, you know, like don't hit me."
She's not doing anything with you.
She said she didn't do anything, but she was like, she's like, "Don't hit me," and then we're like, "Oh, sorry." And she said, "Or else I'm gonna spank you," and I was like,
I was there for that.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
She said
brought out
it.
two
She
little
said it
paddles.
afterwards again.
Uh-huh.
No, the different old lady.
Oh, okay.
This
Not
is
sure.
that was when we were standing around with the swords. Like this was during the checkout. Like you left to go use the restroom, and then she was like, "All right, so I'm gonna spank you." And I was like, "Wait, you really would?" And then she was like sounding like all like excited. And she was like, she smiled and laughed a little bit.
This all
and
sounds
blushed.
made up, if I'm being honest.
She was blushing, and then like,
yeah, this all sounds made up. I don't believe you at all.
you know, that's my friend. And then later on, I said it again with you around, and you saw her smile and laugh at my hilarious request.
Bro, she's just being, again, they're just being friendly towards you.
Bro,
They're not into you. They don't want
anytime
you.
anyone's like flirting with me, you're like, dude, they're just being friendly. But anytime any
Yeah,
girl
because look,
looks
if
your
it's
way,
if
you're
it
like,
look,
she wants
if it
me.
was, I do not do that. If it was a woman around your age, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, they could probably do that. If it's an older lady and they see you as a kid, they don't want you. They're just
They see me
being
as a
friendly.
sex god.
They see you as a little boy. That's it.
They see me as a sex god.
They see you and like, this guy is really young and probably very naive.
And probably very sexy and mature, and he's probably so much more like he's probably packing so much more than my husband. I should probably you know, give it a chance. You know, like my pickup line is like, you ever date a high schooler? Ever date a high schooler? Or I'd be like, are you treasure? Because I want to search your chest. Or I'd be
Yeah,
like,
that's how you get they get the cops called on you. They're like,
no, that's
filing a complaint for
Riz.
sexual harassment.
I'm like, you're as beautiful as 1,000 suns.
No, you don't. You don't do any of this.
That is exactly what I say.
No, you do not.
I say stuff like, if I ever see you, I'm gonna kiss you in the mouth, baby. Don't even try me.
Yeah, and they're like so excited about it too, I'm sure.
I know, panties wet. Panties wet.
You are in a massively delusional state and you need to fix yourself.
Well, I'm like, if a day the sun were to set and never rise again, I wouldn't be lost in the dark, for your beauty shines brighter than the sun itself.
You sound very cringe.
I'd be like, I say something like that, or like, if life was like a deck of cards, then you would have been called the queen of my heart.
No, that wouldn't be.
Say something like that, and they'd be like, oh my god, he's so cute. Kiss me.
Yeah, exactly.
On the
They'd be
butt.
like, oh my god, he is so
Like, oh my
cute.
God,
You're
he's so
such an adorable
cute.
little boy. And they're going to pinch
Kiss
your
my
cheek
butthole,
and then walk
please. Then I pinch my ball sack, and I'm gonna come.
away. What? What are you on about?
I don't know.
You're being delusional, bro. Massively delusional.
They're gonna pinch me. I'm just gonna go, because I'm a masochist and I like that. I like the pain.
You need help, Steve.
I want them to choke me while it's looking into my eyes.
What? What are you on about, bro?
I want to stare at their lips as they lick them, biting them, looking into my.
You need
soul.
help badly. You need very bad
I like
help.
old ladies, so I can't help it.
Anywho, we are at an hour. So, thank you
We
guys.
can't end on this.
Yes, we can't.
2 more
I'm
minutes,
tired.
man. 2 more minutes.
You're 2 more minutes. No, fuck that.
No,
See
2
ya.
more minutes.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of the podcast.
2 more minutes.
No.
This is being recorded on June 22nd.
It's not. What? It's being recorded in the future.
We can't date our podcast. We can't date the podcast, okay?
Yeah, but with the date you're saying makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, it's a random date. I'm just saying things.
Yeah, I was saying like, so we record in the future, and then you're like, oh, yeah,
We're recording in the Netherlands.
This is being recorded on January 27th, 1652.
Music can be recreated over and over, but your laughter and your voice is something no one can recreate.
Thank you guys so much for watching the Timeless Podcast. I
Every
appreciate you guys
day and every
viewing
night,
in.
the sun and the moon take
You guys
turns
have a
to
good one.
witness your beauty.
Everything's in the link description.
On the day
Spotify,
I die, I'd greet death confidently
I'm
thus.
trying very hard to get
I
all our
have
stuff
felt
on
the happiness
Spotify.
being
Be
in
quiet,
heaven.
Steve. Be quiet.
While I was with you, my dear.
Everything will be on Spotify eventually, hopefully soon, whenever I get
Suck
everything
my
figured
nuts,
out.
baby. Eat my balls.
There are a couple of complications with Spotify, but once it all gets worked out, the link will be in the description with all our social media. And
This episode could be coming out after everything's already done, so you're dating our podcast.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna keep recording. Bear eats balls.